in a game 3. You're going to see 4 pitches for strikes, and
the first pitch of the ball game is outside to Jonathan Vastine.
Star power we're used to seeing from Vanderbilt.
Swing and a miss, a changeup.
Bunch of fun to watch play the game. Runs the bases with his hair on fire.
He swings and drives that one up the alley left center field. Waldschmidt over, can't get to it. He'll have to track it down near the warning track, and it's a 2-out double for R.J. Austin. So Vanderbilt with a man in scoring position. That's his 11th two-bagger of the season. That are intangible behind the plate. Checks his swing out into the screen, and Austin will make third. Moore gets the sign he wants at the 2-2. Called strike 3. He takes high, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk for Waldschmidt in the Kentucky first. Not going, and the pitch is down low, ball 4, and the first 2 have reached. He might be the most important player in this Kentucky program. He bunts, first base side. It's a real good one. Thompson's only plays to first. There's Nick Mingione, their head coach, coaching at third, and called strike 3. Painted on the inside corner by Thompson, 2 outs. Waldschmidt bluffs trying to steal home, and a called strike 3. Daly is done. We are leading off a full day of baseball on this final day of the SEC regular season. The only time an SEC team with 12 wins ever made the NCAA tournament, 12 wins in conference, was Alabama was 12-17 one year. As the first pitch hit towards the middle, gloved short, and not in time on the throw range. You really like to be under 30 as an SEC team. There's a base hit the other way for Rogers. And Vanderbilt threatening here. They have 2 on and 1 out. 3-2 the count. Runner's not going, and Holcomb down on strikes. 2 outs. 2 outs for Calvin Hewitt, the senior. Hits it through the left side off the glove of Smith and towards the left field line. Vanderbilt will take the lead on what will end up being a double for the senior Hewitt. It's 1-0 Commodores.
Very comfortable situation.
1-2, called strike 3 at the top of the zone. Vastine down on strikes. Pitching woes as Nicholson hits this high in the air. Deep right field, back to the fence. It's out of here. Ryan Nicholson, a solo homer, and Kentucky has tied the game at 1. No one has more fun on the field than Kentucky does.
No, one of the best home run celebrations in all of college baseball.
KPI earlier, which is new. That one bounced to the right side and past Holcomb. It's a single for McCarthy. And takes a big turn there and hangs on. RPI top 50 to Q1, Q2. That one gets away from Espinal and racing to second and hanging on there.
The SEC is having a really strange year with how many bubble teams they have. Days leading up to selection.
Grant Smith hitting, rolls one to the right side. And have to hustle to get there. Well, Holcomb, and the big man gets to the bag. So that's where we're at with what the committee thinks. Good bunt. Third base side.
There you go.
And nice decision by Diaz there to let it roll foul.
And J.D. Thompson at the top end of the zone.
Swing and a miss.
Nick Mingione just been breaking down barriers ever since he got here.
Swinging a drive by Davis down the left field line towards the corner, and it's gone. Davis Diaz with his second homer in as many games, and Vanderbilt has the lead again at 2-1.
Here he comes. We talked about the potential star power of a bat like Davis Diaz, and it has been mostly a struggle this year. But as you said, back-to-back games with a long ball.
Pitch. That one lined into right field, a base hit. And now speed aboard for Vanderbilt with nobody out. Runner has a base runner's lead. He bluffs going again, swing and a miss. As the first pitch to Barcy, runner goes, pitches a ball, throw by Burks on the money, and Austin is out twice.
This is a big part of the reason you can't grab the base.
Bouncer to short, Smith has it and will throw out Barcy, and the inning is over.
It's a different heater.
3-2 to Lopez on the ground to short. Vastine has it, throws on the run, and a 1-2-3 third.
Fan base can come out and watch.
That's it right there. You're looking at it. And so I think that's going to get us to capacity, which a little over 7,000 people. And that team had what they called a bench mob. And Trevor has been influential. Trevor Fitch has absolutely been influential in this, creating this environment in this dugout. from everybody on the staff. And I can tell you this, Dan Roselle is a winner everywhere he's ever been. Go back and look at his history.
Last year, which is just wild to think about.
That one crushed by Daly to deep right field, going back to the fence and off the wall. Past the leaping Rogers. It's a leadoff double for Mitchell Daly in the Kentucky fourth. Tying run is in scoring position. The 0-2 swing and a miss. Nicholson down on strikes. Espinal will have to throw to first to record the putout.
Nick Mingione likes to say the offense is whatever it takes.
Called strike three. Boy, that was a perfectly located fastball, 2 outs. The 9th pitch of the at-bat is ball 4 inside. The pitch, swing and a miss. Smith down on strikes, and Thompson gets out of the jam. And it has been a difficult emotional week for the Vanderbilt baseball family. A young man named Asher Sullivan from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, was swept away in floodwaters into a storm drain. Asher's brother, Declan, is a cancer survivor who had been a bat boy for the Vanderbilt program. Asher suffered an anoxic brain injury. There have been prayer vigils, and you see Declan Sullivan there at the game on Sunday. Coach Corbin walked out of batting practice before that game to go and grab Declan Sullivan and bring him to the ballpark to give that kid a little bit of a breather. And it just speaks to the incredible compassion of Tim Corbin, who is, you want to talk about people that walk the walk? Tim Corbin walks the walk.
The details of things, his youth camps are famous.
To the middle, there's Smith. He'll have to hurry this time with the speedy Austin, and not in time. Fanned Espinal twice, once looking, once swinging. And he gets a potential double play ball to second. Smith has it on to first, 4-6-3 double play.
Special memory for that family.
And he drives that one to deep right field. Going back, Rogers, it's gone! Petrie ties the game, it's 2-2.
It's interesting. It feels like J.D. Thompson's going to more of the off-speed stuff. There's the curveball. And Petrie, watch him getting his back knee here. Get down below that breaking ball.
The way that this program has gone has been in part because they trusted Devin Burtz. What a catch by Polk. The 1-2. Wrap foul past third.
Oh, Minch just wore it. Look at him. What?
He's firing up the dugout.
What did I just see? My man didn't flinch. What in the world?
And then looked at Lopez as if to say, is that all you got? He is so comfortable in his own skin. As Lopez hits that one in the air to center, Hewitt on the run won't get there. It's a 2-out single. Go ahead, run at first. Runner goes, swing and a miss. The throw by Espinal on the money. He is out at second. Here's the 3-2. Chop back to the mound. Going to be a tough play for Moore. Throw into the runner, and it kicks into shallow right, but he'll have to hold on. That was a very difficult play for the pitcher Moore. He rips it through the left side. It's a base hit. Barcy to second. And Vanderbilt threatening. They have the first 2 aboard in the 6th in this tie game. That's 10 hits now for the Commodores. He's not bunting that time and takes strike 3. And now the count's full with 1 out. The pitch. In the dirt, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. Pitch. He lines it into right center field. It's a base hit. 1 run is home. 2 runs are going to score. The senior with a huge hit. Calvin Hewitt's 3rd of the day has given Vanderbilt a 4-2 lead in the 6th. This is a real battle. Vastine hits here. Vanderbilt leading 4-2. Good drag bunt. The first base side. Past the pitcher, and a base hit for Vastine, and it's 5-2 Vanderbilt. A perfectly executed safety squeeze. Here's Davis Diaz, who had a home run early in this game, and he lines it into left field. It's a base hit. Hewitt around 3rd. He will come home to score. Diaz has knocked in 3, and it's 6-2 Vanderbilt.
So
Austin on the ground to short, to second for one, and a good turn by Petrie to get out of the inning. SEC action as it gets underway this afternoon. And Daly hit by a pitch.
and you know, his career high, that hit him.
That hit him as well? It did.
Need to be addressed, I think.
The 1-2. Foul tip into the glove. And now Herrera hits that one to right on the run. Rogers can't get it. It's a base hit. The runners will move up 90 feet, and now the bases are loaded with one out. The pitch. Swinging a grounder to second. That could be to Austin, to Vastine, to Holcomb. Double play.
I'm all ears.
I'd love to know. I actually would love to know. That
Yeah.
one way up high, and Espinal.
You get winners out of nowhere.
Pitch gets away from Burks, and on his way down to second is Espinal. I think that's absolutely true. I mean, they're a multi-bid league, probably. That one lined down the left field line. It's a fair ball into the corner for Polk. Espinal will score. Polk continues his terrific series with an RBI double, his third hit of the game. We put the West Coast Conference there, too, with San Diego, who's a likely at-large. Another one in the dirt that gets away from Burks.
You know, conferences don't get bids. Teams do.
Here's Braden Holcomb. He takes in the dirt and gets through the wickets on Burks, and coming home to score is Polk. It's 8-2 Vanderbilt. Comes the 1-0. Holcomb in the air to deep center field. Going back on it is McCarthy, and he will make the catch shy of the track. You have to have the deserving resume, right? As Burks lines that in the left field for a 2-out single.
Get a trophy, Rhodes. Hey, now.
In the air to left. Going back on it. Polk still going back to the fence. Leaps, it's off the wall. Coming home to score is Burks. It's an RBI double for Nick Lopez. And Kentucky cuts the lead to 8-3, but now the bigger concern is on Polk. The 0-2 again. On the ground to third. Diaz has it. Throws low to first. A nice pick there by Holcomb, and the inning is over. Hit him. Hewitt's been on base all 4 times today. Really a dynamic middle of the field player. Runner goes. Pitch is low. Throw down to second. Well, it doesn't matter. It's ball 4.
In a league that's so unforgiving.
Chop towards the middle. Smith to first, not in time. Here's the 1-0 to Espinal. There's a strike. It's 1-1.
So the margins are, look at this
A little delayed steal for R.J. Austin. The pitch lined into left field. That's a base hit. 2 runs are going to come home to score. Alan Espinal's made it a 10-3 lead for Vanderbilt. Do Tennessee fans and Kentucky fans generally share things well?
No, they don't.
Looper into shallow right, out the second baseman Petrie. In comes the right fielder Herrera to join him at Mississippi State as Nicholson clubs that one up the alley in right center field. It's going to be extra bases. Bounces out of play for an automatic double.
I mean, I almost fell out of my chair. I was laughing so hard.
Grounder back through the middle. It's a base hit for McCarthy. Nicholson's going to come home to score an RBI single, and it's a 10-4 game. And I can't give you a college example as Herrera's called out on strikes.
If they can hold on here, get them to 13 wins, it'll get the RPI up into the mid-20s. Got a chance today to get to 19.
And they have the early lead on Arkansas as Smith goes down swinging. Led the nation in homers a year ago. 3-2, runner goes, swing and a miss. Waldschmidt down on strikes. Hip shake dance. And he wears that one. Pinch hitter Troy Leneve is hitting here, the senior outfielder. And he swings and hits one in the air to deep right field, back to the fence, and it's gone! A 2-run pinch homer, and it's 12-4 Vanderbilt. Leneve's 6th of the year. Not just do you miss barrels, but do you miss bats? That's the thing that I would look for in a pitching staff. Called strike 3. Bama is the one that's going to be really interesting. That one lined into center field, and the leadoff man aboard for Kentucky in the 9th. If Alabama wins tonight. There's a liner into center field. Devin Burks with a base hit. Liner to second, caught by Austin. He'll dive for the bag.
Wow.
He got him. What a play by R.J. Austin. 2 outs. Or 28 and 27. Called strike 3. This game is over, and Vanderbilt takes the finale here in Lexington.
Mm-hmm.